You can look rich and still be broke. Most people aren't broke. They're just one storm away from bankruptcy. Tiny ants march with unwavering purpose. Their lines a testament to nature, hidden order. Each ant carries their weight, a crumb of sustenance representing a world of effort. The ant colony buzzes, a symphony of miniature activity resonating within the tall grass. In every economy, big or small, there are workers, dreamers, spenders, and planners. Most colonies don't collapse from storms. They collapse from spending. And just like humans, ants don't all manage money the same way. Inside the bustling colony, ants trade crumbs with care, their tiny legs moving with surprising strength and purpose. They construct elaborate condos out of leaves, a testament to their architectural prowess and community spirit. This is what financial peace looks like, right before people ruin it. A new leaf jacuzzi is carefully installed, promising relaxation and camaraderie after a long day's work. They didn't build reserves, they built upgrades. A jacuzzi is not an asset, it's a receipt. The air vibrates with laughter and cheerful chatter, a symphony of tiny voices filling their leafy world. The colony was booming, disposable crumbs everywhere. Leaf condos, luxury nests. The colony confused comfort with security. Luxury is easy when the weather is good. Zero emergency fund. Classic bull market behavior. In a sun-drenched meadow, a banner proclaims, "Bakery tree always drops more." Its words dancing in the breeze. Swaying grass blades frame the festive scene as a multitude of ants gathers. The air buzzes with excitement. Each tiny ant anticipates the sweet bounty. When income feels endless, discipline feels optional. The bakery tree had become their 401k, their savings account, and their retirement plan, all rolled into one very risky assumption. At her podium, Queen Minty reviews scrolls, food reserves, emergency tunnel, rain fund. All are low or unfinished. She sighs, worry etched across her face. A storm doesn't ask if your budget is ready. This was the colony's balance sheet. Low reserves, high spending, uninsured assets, deferred infrastructure. One storm away from bankruptcy. They didn't. Savings, but spending. In a sun-drenched meadow, Pip bursts in on his skateboard, scattering petals, carefree, dismissive, unbothered. Pip was what economists call financially optimistic, also known as uninsured. Sunlight floods the luxury leaf mansion. Tony sprawls on velvet. Polly sips honeydew from a crystal. Another day, another dividend check. Our investments manage themselves. The passive income is divine. Tony and Polly had portfolios, but no diversification, no insurance tunnel, no liquidity plan, rich on paper, fragile in reality. Inside the smoky casino, Barry slams dice onto the table, desperation in his eyes. Barry was running the riskiest financial strategy of all. Luck. No tax planning, no savings, no backup income, just vibes and dice. In dim tunnels, Queen Minty runs her hand along reinforced walls. These tunnels are our lifeline, Pip. We must ensure they can withstand anything. Emergency tunnels are just underground insurance policies. Not glamorous, not trendy, but very beautiful when disaster shows up uninvited. Tony, Polly, and Barry whisper conspiratorially. She's such a buzzkill. They treated risk like a rumor. Queen Minty needs to lighten up. Always with the rules. Every colony has a risk committee, and every risk committee gets ignored right before the crash. When you ignore warnings, you're not brave, you're uninsured. A lone raindrop strikes the earth. Silence. Music. cuts. And here comes the audit. Lightning, torrential rain. Pip slips and falls. Soaked, defeated. And taxes still came even while everything collapsed. This is what happens when your emergency fund is zero and your insurance tunnel is unfinished. Gravity collects interest. Water floods tunnels. Leaf roofs collapse. Chaos erupts. Uninsured assets. This storm has many names. Layoffs, taxes, sickness, inflation. Panic is what you feel when preparation is missing. A storm doesn't destroy you. It reveals you. No diversification. No reserves. This wasn't a storm. This was a financial stress test. They failed. Sunlight in the ruined mansion. Tony slumps at his desk, an empty honey jar. Tony just discovered the difference between net worth and cash flow. Polly sits amid rubble. Luxury doesn't survive storms. Liquidity does. Barry slumps at the poker table. The casino doesn't do refunds. And neither does reality. Queen Minty forces open the reinforced tunnel door. Warm light spills out. Supplies stacked neatly. Preparedness isn't paranoia. When reserves are zero, every problem becomes an emergency. It's compound wisdom. A desolate meadow. Ruins. Silence. This is what happens when the bill for yesterday's fun comes due today. Sunlight returns. Wildflowers sway. What should we do now, Queen Minty? The most expensive mistake is pretending nothing needs to change. In the classroom, Queen Minty writes, "No emergency fund, no insurance tunnel, all spending, no storm plan." This was their financial autopsy. Cause of death, lifestyle inflation, zero preparedness, no risk management, dust motes dance. Pip asks, should we change our ways? We need to rebuild properly. Budget, save, insure, diversify, pay your taxes, build emergency tunnels. A montage of rebuilding. Vaults. The storm didn't take their wealth. It took their illusion. They didn't lose money. They lost time because they didn't plan. Preparedness isn't paranoia. It's intelligence. Rain collectors, inventory logs, spreadsheets, blueprints. They rebuilt with structure, with reserves, with insurance tunnels, with tax planning, with diversification. Boring? Yes. Effective? Very. This time they built the boring things first. Emergency fund, insurance, infrastructure, then luxury. The ants didn't get richer. They got smarter. The meadow darkens again. Clouds surge. Ants evacuate calmly. Same storm. New mindset. Inside, reinforced tunnels. Machinery hums. Dry floors. This time, the storm didn't touch their balance sheet. Sunlight returns. The colony stands tall. The storm didn't destroy them. It destroyed their illusions. Queen Minty stands atop a mound. The storm destroyed our illusions, not us. Real wealth isn't what you show. It's what survives the storm. The storm is coming. The only question is, will you be ready? Every life has a storm. Job loss, medical bills, tax audits, lawsuits, market crashes, divorce, fire, flood. The storm isn't the tragedy. Pretending it won't come is. The colony thrives. Prepared tunnels visible. Vaults stocked. If your life got audited by reality tomorrow, would your finances pass? Or would your lifestyle get repossessed? Follow for ant philosophy. Money, wisdom, mischief, because storms don't send warnings.